Hello everyone and welcome to chat time. 10-minute chat time, 10 minutes to have our coffee before we start Crafty Thursday. So if you come on and you want to have a chat, let me know. So what's everyone been up to today? Well, today I got on and started a part one of making an 8x8 album at 11 o'clock today for our scrapbooking, and I was so excited. It's so nice making your own albums. One, using the chipboard up that's in the back of the DSP paper. Two, using up DSP paper that you have in your cupboard and you really just want to use and use it up. And each week I will show you another step on how to put this album together at 11 o'clock Thursday mornings. So if you can't watch it, you can always go on and watch the replay, and it will be transferred over to my YouTube channel also. So 8x8 mini album, how special is that? I'm excited about coming back into building albums and things like that, because I used to do so many of them when I had my shop. Hi Narelle, how are you? We're having chat time. I'm just talking away here, talking about the album I started to make today in my 11 o'clock class. I started to do an 8x8 album. So we're going to do it step by step. So because they're only 30-minute videos, each week we'll do the next step, and then we'll do the pages and do lots of different things. So that's going to be exciting. I'm excited about this because I miss doing my scrapbooking, and I've done so much lately. It's been really, really great. So Narelle, what have you been up to? Tell me. Have you been up to anything exciting? I'm having my cuppa while we're having 10-minute chat time. And hopefully people see the notification and come on. We're also having a sneak peek tonight. Don't you love sneak peeks? I love sneak peeks. Being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you get to see the products roughly around a month before everyone else, where you can pre-order them and make things up with them or have a go at using these new products. And online exclusive pre-orders been on this month, and I'm just loving some of the stamps and dies that are coming in on that. And this one particular, as soon as I saw it, I went, yes, I've got to have that one. It's funny how you really think, oh, I need that. So, yeah. So this one is a sneak peek tonight, so that's really good. Don't forget, if you come on, say hello, leave your name and where you're from. That puts you into my monthly gift giving. You never know who might win that. And the ladies last month won a tutorial that I'd put together, and I might even have some more to give away this month, which would be really nice. Hi Tanya, good to see you on. Did you have a good day today? Were you working? I think you were, if I remember you saying. But yeah, funny sort of day today, very overcast, and we're going to have a sneak peek tonight. You're going to love this one, Tan. You're really going to love what I'm going to put together, and I'm probably just get a sample done tonight because I want to take my time in showing you how to actually use this stamp set and die, because it is amazing. I mean, amazing. I love it. And I'll be using it for scrapbooking as well as card making. Probably more for scrapbooking at the moment, because I'm going to be doing my cruise photos in the little 8x8 album that I'm going to be making. So that'll be really, really nice. You're very tired, Tan, are you? Oh, that's no good. You've been working overtime. I can't wait to get away. We'll be going away very soon, up to Sydney, to on stage. The waves, yes, I'm using the waves tonight. Absolutely beautiful. This is an amazing, amazing set. When you look at it, you think, but as soon as I saw it, hi Lillian, I went, Oh my God, I've got to have it. How many of you said that? How many of you looked at it, especially demonstrators, because customers, it hasn't come up for you to order yet until the 3rd of March. That's why it's a sneak peek. But if you joined my team this month, you do get this earlier if you want to. So, oh, how nice is that? Hi, Sandra. Good to see you on. It's lovely to see people come on. We're having a little bit of a chat time before I start at 7. So I've been just talking about the album I did this morning because has anyone got anything they'd like to share? Yeah, you can make it any size tan, the album. On next Thursday, I'm going to show them how I do my inserts to put in it. I don't know whether it's the same way as you've done it, but they are fantastic to do. And you can make them any size you want. But I wanted an 8x8 to do our cruise when Kaz and I went away on the craft cruise. So I'm really looking forward to putting that together. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's what I loved about this set, because I can just see this happening on some pages as well. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so which is going to be awesome. Yours come yesterday. Mine came today. Oh, this one came last week. Sorry. I got an order in today though. Yeah, not this one. This one came last week. And I have been dying to use it. And yeah, but you don't want to miss tonight. You really don't. You want to stay tuned. You want to stay here and watch what's going on, because it's going to be awesome seeing how this actually all comes together. It's just absolutely beautiful. So we've got a couple of minutes. Has anyone else got anything to say or want to share? Has anyone got anything they want to share? I think a couple of ladies have dropped out or dropped off. They come on, they look to see what's happening, and then they go off, but they might want to come back to see what we're going to do tonight, because this is so special. So I'm going to do my little announcement. Hi, my name's Teresa Brown. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Warragul in Victoria. Have been for 19 years. And if you're in the Warragul surrounding area, as far as Lakes Entrance, through to Wonthaggi, to Neerim South, wherever, you can join any of my in-home classes, or you can join my mail-out, post-out classes anywhere in Australia. So anyone that would like to join them, whether you're a demonstrator or a customer, you can join. It's $45. It does cost $15 to post everything out, because it all comes in a beautiful package. And then we just do the cards every Sunday. Now, I have got a few spots left, because I only do a certain amount of kits, and exclusive for this special price of $45, because normally it's valued at $75 plus postage. So at the moment, still $45. I'm taking bookings for April and May. So book April and May together, because you'll get 2 lots of raffle tickets, and you can go in the draw for the Glass Match Studio. But if you have a Glass Match Studio already and you don't want to give it to someone for a present, you can take the money out in to the value of that Glass Match Studio in product that you might want. Okay, so that's lovely. Yeah, Sydney, woohoo, we're coming. It's only 2 weeks away. It's not that far away, Tan. I love being a demonstrator. I've only ever missed 3 conventions, one for my father's funeral, one because I went over to America. No, I went over to, where did I go? Not America. I went to Disneyland. And the 3rd one was last year, because I had the heart problem. So I'm looking forward to this one. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you still on. Glad to see everyone's still hanging around, because you want to hang around. So let's get started. We're right on 7. I'm going to bring you down. Excuse my hand for just a minute. Now, I'm going to be using the Stampin' Positioner tonight because you still got a few days if you want to join my team. Oh, please, I need 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. 6 would be nice. But yeah, it would be lovely for more people to join. Love that. This is a bundle. So when you purchase a bundle, you save 10%. You get your stamps and your dies. And this is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to go through it not too fast because I want you to see how I'm actually doing this. So I've actually put the big water stamp on my plate. Okay, so you can sort of see it's on my plate there. So I'm going to use Balmy Blue. And I just love this. I had a bit of a little play. I've had a little play. I can't wait to play with it more though. I just started doing some layouts for the scrapbook class and oh, I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Now the good thing about this, when you pop it down here, nothing happens until you press down. So you can sort of see there's no anything on here. So I'm just going to put my card in and I'm going to line it up where I want it. I think about there. So once you've worked out where you want it, you can just line it up straighter and bring your magnets in to hold it. Okay. Then these 2 little holes in the end here, just sit in these little pegs here. These little pegs at the end here. Okay. So that just goes in there like that. And then this side's got a spring loaded. Now I have had people ask me if it's exclusive to Stampin' Up. No, it's not, because Stampin' Up would tell us if it was exclusive, and because they haven't actually told us it's exclusive, I have heard that it's around in similar ones in other shops. Okay, so don't get despaired though, because you get, if you get it at the moment and you join, you get it for free, so you can't ask for much more than that. And I'm coming down twice on this. Okay, so I get some light, dark. We're going to move it around a little bit. And Stampin' Up things have got warranties on them as well. So just, you know, you can always check that out as well. I'm just going to line this up one more time. I'm just going to push this up, move my magnets for a minute, because I want to come closer towards the bottom. I've got a red line there, so maybe that's my indication. It is. Okay, so magnets on. At least they're easier to get apart. The Stamparatus, they used to snap when that happened, so we're going to go on. Okay, so I've just done a couple across. Now you can move it across this way and just do a little bit more for that second stamping off, so that it's just lighter, a lighter image. That's pretty good. Okay, that's a pretty good imprint on here. So I'm going to hold it up and show you. I'm just going to put this back down here for the moment so that it's out of my way. Well, just put my lid back on here for a minute. Okay, so you can sort of see it, you think, oh, that doesn't look like much at the moment. But that's okay. Wait until it's finished. You're going to love it. Believe me, you're going to love it. So I'm going to come in with some crumb cake because I want to put in sort of like a little bit of sandy area around as well. And each one's going to be completely different individually because you never do two exactly the same. Okay, it's just really impossible to try to do that. As much as you might think you can, it's really hard. So I'm going to come in and bring in a little bit of sand around that area. And as much as I like using the blending brush, just don't press really overly hard. Okay, you want it on there, but you don't want it overly hard yet. You want it, if you want more control, put your finger on top. That will give you a little bit more control if you want to just press down in an area. Okay, and then just a little bit through there so it looks like the sand's coming up through the water a little bit. Okay, then we're going to grab another piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to grab that. I had it here just a minute ago. Where did I put it? Here. Okay, now we're going to do some blending with this, and we're going to do two blues. We're going to use the Balmy Blue, and we're going to use Pool Party. So I'm going to start off with the Balmy Blue. We're going to start off pretty light. This is the same measurement across as this one. So when I die cut it, it's sort of got the same width already and I don't have to cut it off. So you're going to ask me now what the size of the card is, and I'll give you the measurements. It's 13 by 9. And this one that you're going to cut off is 13 by 7.5. Okay. How's everyone's cuppa going? That is so good. Okay, so now I'm going to come on very lightly and build up some colour on here with the Balmy Blue. So, and I want it light, but I want it spread evenly. So I'm going to come across. You can keep building. You're better off building up than doing it too dark, and then you can't take it off. Once it's on there, it's on there. So just keep building it up gradually until you get it to what you like. This is going to be like a bit of the top water effect. So we don't want it too dark, but we want it lighter than this one here. We want it lighter than this one. So you can sort of see it's sort of lighter than that one, but it's not white. We don't want it white because we're going to put white over the top of it. So we want it to still have a bit of colour through there. Okay, so then we're going to come in with the Pool Party, because water's not all one colour, really. I think it's a few different colours. So you can sort of load that up. And I'm just going to sort of come in this centre spot here and move up. Okay. Who likes using the blender brush? Tell me in the comments, do you like using the blender brushes, or did you prefer the old sponges that we used to have? Okay, that's pretty cool. So you sort of got a little bit of white depth. You got depth in there as well, so that's pretty awesome. And I know half an hour goes really, really fast because it doesn't matter how much you try. So I've done a little bit of pre-die cutting because I want to be able to have time to share this little step-by-step with you. Okay. So we need plate 1, 2 and a plate 3. And then we need our dies. These dies are just absolutely, really, they are really gorgeous. So let me just share with you what we want. So we want this big flexible one first. Okay, so we want this one. See how this one's got like holes? It looks like ripples of water, and then it's plain up the top. So we're going to cut that out on here. So I'm going to put this here, and wherever you've got your die, it'll be darker and lighter, okay? So wherever you want to place it on this piece of paper, just place it where you want it. If you want to place it down the bottom and do some up the top, you can do that too. If you feel like you can get 2 out of your piece of paper, or 1 and a bit, you can do that. I'm going to have to move my cup of tea or I might spill it. don't really want to knock it. Come over the top with your other plate. I'm just making sure that it stays on there. And we're going to wind that through. Beautiful. That is really, really lovely. So you see you got this off now. Now I'm going to leave that there for a minute because this one here, there's another one here. This one here, we're going to put up and cut off this white bit up the top here. Okay, so you've got that white bit on your card. You know how I sort of stamped down here and did the sand down here. Well, now we're going to place this on here. Okay, so this is going to go on here. Oop. It's all right, the fingers don't work sometimes. That's okay. We get there eventually. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to put this on here, and we're going to wind this one through. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take this off and take all this off, and I'm going to move this die cutting machine out of the way because I already have die cut it out the little shells, because this is the little shell one. Let me show you. I've already done that one because yeah, it's a really easy one to do, and I'm just looking here. Where's my pieces? Here. So I just need my brush or my pick tool, so you can get your brush and just wind it through. Who's got the pick tool with all the accessories? It is so, so, so good. Look at that. It just comes out. Just make sure you've got all the little bits out of the holes, which is good. Have a look at that piece. It looks like nothing, does it? You sort of look at it and you go, okay. And if you're a new stamper, you wouldn't really know what to do with that, I'd tell you. You'd probably look at it and go, too hard basket. So now this is the piece that we had stamped. So now we've got this edging along here like that. It's not going to stay like that for long. Now these little pieces, you can keep some of these little pieces to use with the Wink of Stella and raise up around your shell area, okay, which we're going to decorate up with the shells. So you can use your pointy end, or you can use your brush to get these pieces out. You can sort of see that it goes everywhere when you do it with the brush. They just come out really easy. You've got some release buttons here. These little holes here are just release. So just make sure that you can release them in the 4 spots. It won't put a hole in it, it just releases it from the back. So can you see how it just releases it like that? And you can pull that off like that. Okay. Now the next step I want you to see also is that this sort of goes to the same sort of pattern as what's on there, but I'm going to bring this up higher. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up. So it's covering that at the back, but we've got this now like this on the front. So I'm going to glue this on. Before you glue it on, you want to, if you want Wink of Stella on it, I'd put the Wink of Stella on now. So I'm going to get my silicone craft sheet, or you can use your stamp positioner, because I've got to change the grid paper in this anyhow. And you can just do it on the grid paper here. Okay, so I'm going to do it that way tonight. May as well get the most out of our Stampin' positioner. Give my Wink of Stella a shake. Now when you get these, they're new. You'll have a little black band in here. Make sure you pull the lid off and you remove the little black band. You'll have to unwind it. and then put it back in, take that little black band out. What it does is that once you put it back in, it releases the shimmer, and then you can just, it's got little press on the side here, you just press it and the Wink of Stella will start coming out. So I'm going to bring out, just on these bits here, some Wink of Stella. So it's got a little bit of shine like the water. Okay, so a little bit of shine happening there. I'm not going to worry too much about this one because I'm going to put the white over that one. Just make sure you get your little holes all poked out. If there's any that haven't been done, just go back and finish poking them out. There's just a few there. Okay. Now when you go to glue this, you don't want to glue all up here because you want to glue just along here, okay, because you don't, this is going to come off the top a little bit, so you don't want to do that. So you want to come in and just glue around this white bit here, okay, just in around this bit here. And then you want to line this bit up because this is going to go over. Oh, just got to get it where I want it. Okay, so now you can sort of see why we don't want to glue this bit here because it'll be sticking out at the top. Okay, so far we've got all this happening. We've got lots in there and that glue is sticky. Now we've got our white piece here that's going to go on top, but we're going to Wink of Stella that, so we're going to come on and make that a little bit shiny. How are we going for time? Yes, okay, I want to get everything done. I'm not actually putting it together as a card, I just want to show you how to do all the techniques, all the layers. Okay, so this then lines up also with this. So this point here goes into this point here. So you will see that it all lines up together there as well. Okay, so a little bit of glue. Not too much. Just go across and put a little bit where you want it. Make sure that it doesn't poke out through the holes because you don't want it tacky, especially if you're making a card or a scrapbook page. You don't want it to stick on the next page or the inside of the card or the outside of the card. So you can sort of see now that that actually just lines completely up. How's that looking? Looking good? Okay, now I'm just going to press down on that. Now the one thing that I like doing also is grab my silicone sheet. You can see through your silicone sheet and you can just press on it because the silicone sheet won't, you won't get glue on your fingers and it won't stick to this silicone sheet. Okay, but you can press it down, which is really, really good. That's a really good gold nugget. If you don't know that one, it's a really good one. Okay, now we're going to do some colouring. We have got a starfish here, and I think I might move this because it's fairly big in the way, and I might just grab a small piece of card so that you can sort of see what I'm doing. I'm going to be painting with the Wink of Stella, and I'm going to come in with, I'm going to clean this because, give me 2 minutes to grab a wipe because I've been playing with it all day today. I've got ink everywhere. So I'm just going to clean these off so I can re-ink them. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to use balmy blue. So we're going to add a little bit of balmy blue to one side, just like that, one side of the little block. You can use any size block you like. And then I'm going to use crumb cake to the other side. Okay, crumb cake to this side. And then we're going to use Petal Pink on the other lot, because we want a little bit of pinkish through there, but not a lot. Okay, so just put a little bit on there as well. Mainly for our shells and things like that. So we're going to come in with some blue and brown on this one. And this is our seahorse, so we're going to come in and I'm not going to colour it all. I'm just going to add a tinge of colour to it. And I want it a little bit like on that dark side on that. I'm just going to put that one there for a minute. Then I'm going to grab, I coloured a few of these shells in a little bit earlier. So I've got that one that's got a tinge of pink in it. Same with that one. And another starfish there. And another starfish here. Just rub it on the side if you think it's too dark to start off with, because you just want it lightly and you want it to really glitter. I'm going to add a little bit of a pink. Going to grab that big one here. This is a nice looking one, shell. Come through, add a little bit of blue to it. Get that sort of like mother pearl look, which you get with the Wink of Stella pen. I'm also going to take that little bit out because it doesn't need to be in there. Okay, so we've got some shells here. What do I want? And then we want some of these little bits here too. Remember I said you want some of these little bits to come through and put Wink of Stella on. So we want a couple of them. We'll do a blue one as well. Okay, probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 will probably be enough. But let's get this long piece here. It's a light blue one, so let's get this one. Okay, so I've got 2 starfish. Yeah, I've got a few shells. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so you can add a little bit more pink on things if you want to. You can come through and add a little bit of pink on them. Try it on your paper first if you're not sure, and then you can just come through and add it to your images here. Okay, so I just want them to sit there a minute. Now I want to share something else. One of the things that I send to my beautiful overseas people is I send them these coasters. I send them all different coasters. But what they don't realise and may not know is that you can actually emboss on the back of them, which are fantastic gifts, because I can't send a Stampin' Up present, but I send them a beautiful coaster from Melbourne or Ballarat or wherever, whatever's in the pack when I buy them. But this side is amazing for doing embossing on. So you can use your tool from your scoreboard, or you can take this out and where's my it's got to be in here somewhere. Okay, I'm not quite sure where it is, but you can use your embossing tools from here. I was using it today, so it's on the table somewhere. It's only little. So I'm going to use this one. This will do. So just rub it on your mat first. What that does is it actually gives it a little bit of electricity sort of thing, and then you can come in and you can just wind into the center of your little starfish here. Okay, so it raises it up a little bit, and we're going to get this one, and we're going to do a little bit into here as well. Come in between your lines. When you're doing something that's got lines on it, come in between the lines. Now we want our mini dimensions. Our mini dimensions. And we're going to pop just one. Don't go overboard with the dimensions, you don't need to. Okay, so we're going to put one here. And I think probably about there would be good. Okay, and then we're going to grab starfish. So we've raised this one up already. So I'm going to put a little dimension in the middle there, just push him down into that middle where he's been embossed out. We're going to put this in probably around here. We want another starfish. Grab your embossing tool, give it a bit of a rub, and then rub it in here. Such a beautiful way to raise things up. It's great because it's little, you can carry it around. And yeah, so the ladies that are overseas that have been getting these and using them as coasters, you can actually use it in your craft room as well. You can use it for your craft coaster for your cuppa, and then when you want to emboss something, you just flip it over. It's a win-win. So I'm going to put this one in here. And then I'm going to come in with, this one here is a little bit bigger and it's a gorgeous one. So just going to come in down here first. Now this one's got lots of lines in it, so you want to come in with your small end and just come in between the lines. Okay, just to make it stand up, but you want to come in between the lines so you don't rip it. So if you're on and you're from overseas, tell me if you've actually discovered the little secret about the coasters that I send you. I bet you haven't yet. Okay, a little dimension. It's stuck to my finger. Just a little bit, you only need a little bit. And this one's gonna sit, probably about there, I reckon. Okay, that one's quite cool. We've got a starfish here, which I want to put in over here. So I'm just going to do the middle of this. You can go through all these if you want to as well. It depends how much you want him to stand up. Okay, and then just a dimension. You do need your little dimensions for this. Now the starfish can sit in or just under. You can just sit under there a little bit. Okay, and then what else have we got? We've got our little pieces here as well. So just raise these up a little bit. Just add a little bit of embossing to them or use your stylus. You just want, actually I'm going to use glue for these. You just don't want them quite as high. So I'm just going to bring in some of these. So this is going to just sort of sit in along here, like where the coral is. How are we going for time? Okay, sorry guys. I knew we wouldn't get a full card done because I wanted to share everything with you. And I hope that you all get a little bit of something out of tonight. Okay, there's another little bit. This time I've put a little bit of dimension behind this one. This one's coming up through here. Now these are amazing. These are pearls of beauty. These are beautiful. They got the white pearls and these beautiful, what colour are they? They look like a bronzy colour, brown, but I think they're crumb cake. But these go fantastic for pearls. So we're going to put one here and a little one here. So we've got two in there. We've got another little brown one over here. They just look absolutely gorgeous with this. And then we've got a little brown one in here. They look like little pearls in the water. You can raise them up over one another if you want to. It's so good that the things that you can do. You put one in there. And you can even come in and put an orange one in if you want to, but I'm just sticking to the two colours on this at the moment. So I just want to also bring, whoop. I should be using my pick tool. I know, I should be. because I'm making it hard for myself. Okay, I'm going to use my pick tool because it makes it so much easier. And I'm just going to put that sort of coming out from under that shell. And then you can just put a couple over here with the starfish as well. Okay, so one there. And one here. And you can put one up there. You just put a brown one up there. Okay, so then that can go on a crumb cake card, which would look amazing. I know time just gets away from us. So let me hold this up and share with you how gorgeous this looks. Now, I have done a few of them, so you can sort of see how gorgeous they look. And each one will be different depending what shells you use on it or what you put on it. So, yeah, sorry about that, I just dropped that. And they would go onto a beautiful card. Have a look how gorgeous the Incastello is in on that. I don't know if you can see the glitter, but oh my God, it looks amazing from this side. Do you think you'd use this? Tell me in the comments below. Caroline Matthews, you're not wrong. It looks amazing, absolutely amazing. And at the moment I'm doing a scrapbook page to share with you, not next week, but probably the following, not the following one because I'll be away, but the following one after that. But I just love this. If you live near the beach, you can stamp words on it, you can put things on it, and it looks fantastic if you put it on to, let me just grab a piece of crumb cake. You can put it onto a crumb cake card. I haven't got a card cut out, but you can sort of see that it would look really good up against the crumb cake. So this is a beautiful set, but when you look at it, unless you really know what all these little layers are for and that you can decorate up, look at those shells down there. Look how gorgeous they look. Thank you. Someone gave me a love heart. Woohoo! Hi Kay, how are you? So look how beautiful that is. I'll get another love heart. Let me show you this one. Look at that. They're just beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little technique show tonight. It's a little sneak peek of what's coming on the 3rd of March. So I hope that I've inspired you to have a look through the online exclusive, which will be coming out on the 3rd of March, and it will be on my online store. If you're a demonstrator, it will be, you can pre-order these now. So if you want to join my team, you still have, it finishes on the 28th, so it finishes Saturday. Tomorrow. Tomorrow? Is today the 27th? I'm not sure if it finishes at the end of this month. So make sure, don't sit on the bench. You get the Stampin' Positioner for free, $235 worth of products, free postage, and you only pay $169. It's a win-win, hands down. I'd love all my customers to join because I know even if it's not for you in 6 months' time, you can come back to be a VIP customer. So love yous all. God bless you all, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.